Hello and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, a Game of Thrones. Today we're probably going to do a lot more raiding as we wait for the lighthouse to build itself, because the lighthouse will allow us to conquer hopefully Western Essos, or at least the wildlings. We'll have to wait and see. I think I'm actually going to preference Essos because I want to save the wildlings for our dragon playthrough, and I don't want to be doing the same thing at the same time. Right. We did just recently raid Tyrosh, but I'm thinking, oh, Mir is actually at war? Wait, again? Okay. So we could go for Pentos, or we could go for Mir. I think we have armies that could get away with raiding all of these guys. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to raise the entire army as raiders. And then as we're waiting, let's go ahead and combine them as well. I learned from last episode. Whilst we're waiting for the lighthouse to be built, we can make ourselves some good gold and whatnot. My spy master has come to me with grave news. It is Lord Ebros of Darstone that is plotting against my courtier. Get out of here with your petty intrigue, you fool. I want to raid. Right, let's go ahead and embark ourselves. We should have... Man, I'm a good commander, you know. Aren't I craven as well, though? Yeah, I mean, my father was craven, and look at the man he turned out to be. Let's try and get ourselves some reavers. Norn is going to be leading the raiding party on this adventure. I think I am organizing the army. We can't get away with trained commanders, can we? No. I'm going to keep it on there. We shouldn't need to train the commanders, so that's fine. We'll stop off in the stepstones first, and then we'll take a look at things and how we want to progress. But how's everyone doing? The heat wave... I'm still feeling the effects of it. Today is like a normal, just summer's day, but as you guys know, the circulation in this room is so poor, the ventilation, that it's still very hot. So it takes a few days to cool off, which is always fun. Right, this has already been raided. I wonder who raided that. That's actually probably on cooldown from when I raided it. So, Lys has 5,000. They just signed the truce. They do have a lot of men-at-arms. However... as do I. I think we can get away with raiding them. That's my thought. I'm gonna let's just shorten the pinned characters for a moment because I want to see my raiding army. So if we were to go and raid it, there's a lot of gold waiting. A lot of gold waiting for us. I think we're gonna try it. If we don't try it, we'll never know. Or we could raid the mainland over here. That's probably a safer bet. Because what's the fort level? Oh, it's only a fort level of 5, guys. I think we can get away with this. It's going to be always raiding. We'll have to just be careful in case we do think we have to flee. As I promenade down the stairs and across the courtyard, I reach one of the corridors from where the servants usually watch the children. Oh, we got more legend events. Okay. We'll just go with this one. I gain settled legend for 5 years. We get some more spread chance, which is very nice. Yeah, this is going to take a lot longer to raid. Why? Fort level 36. That would probably do it. I'm surprised that we're actually raiding it so easily, even with that. Legend spread chance plus 10%, or my son's marshal can be increased by 1. Let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and try that. And look at that. We didn't get prisoners. That was just coincidence. But we do already have 58 gold. Right, let's continue the raiding. There's 155 waiting for us in the capital. And it only takes us 3 weeks to bloody achieve as well. Wait, I'm being raided now? The bloody wildlings. Oh, the AI, no. As soon as you move your army, the AI just targets you. It can be so brutal at times. I mean, it's the smart thing to do, but... man, these damn wildlings. Let's just do this. Yeah, we get 150 prestige. That would be very nice. We might need the prestige when we eventually go to war. Imagine we could get just like another 1,000 gold here or something. It's actually crazy. And the whole time the lighthouse is building as well. So we're making use of the time that has been given to us. 39 up here. I say we wrap around and finish up there. Yeah, let's do it. We got another 65 there. We haven't got any prisoners yet. Time has been running away from me. I thought I still had time to organize a proper grand wedding, but a furious letter from Calla reminds me that our patience has run thin and my time has run out. Having failed to organize the wedding between Prince Harold and Calla in the moment of time agreed, the betrothal is now considered void. House Strahan now gains the house feud. Ooh. Okay. Is there... how many people? Only 2 living members. which we don't really have to care about. Okay, it wasn't meant to be. So we have started a house feud now, but I don't think we need to be worried there. Yeah, I gained stress because I am vengeful, though. Right, we got 2 more weeks left on this raid. Let's keep raiding. We got more bloody murders and whatnot going on in the court as well. I should have joined the raiding party. My grandson was taken prisoner? What? Oh, I can't let these guys keep raiding, right? Man, why did they have to come and raid as I'm doing my raids? I mean, okay, I've taken this 69 gold. I mean, we've got nearly 500 gold. We could return. We could. Man, but I want more. Ransom for 30 gold. I'll do that. I'll do that. There we go. We're going to make a lot of buck here. A lot of buck. I don't know why I said that. I'm not even American. A war is determined by its battles, but battles are determined by their preparations. Being caught without plan or direction is a good way to lose. I agree. So I could become a logistician, supply duration and travel safety, or become forder. I think we're getting the supply sorted is probably a smart decision. Right, let's keep on raiding. We're up to over 500 gold now. This one's only going to give us 9 gold, but it's better than nothing. We're taking artifacts. I want to test something now. So we have the alchemist. It's not something I want to hang on to. So if I go down here and I peruse the artifact market, can I sell my recently acquired alchemist book? Only for 26 gold. Okay. Whereas if I were to destroy it, I would get 30 gold. Right. So I'm guessing they pay a little bit less so then they can make profit from it. So I'm actually just going to destroy it. I thought maybe we could make a little bit more money, but that's not true. It's fine. No, it's fine. We're still doing very good for money. Man, we're going to have to deal with the wildlings though, aren't we? They're going to be a thorn in my side. And we have another dynasty legacy. We could keep on going down pillage. So we have summon law, we have blood, and we have pillage. What do we do? We do this. Gold from ransoms plus 50%. Gain prestige when ransoming prisoners. And more likely to imprison characters after a successful siege or raid. I think this would be very good. And imagine, when the time comes, we could do a tactical raid on King's Landing. Imagine if we capture a valuable prisoner. That could be something. We could also go Ironborn. What is dead may never die. We gain martial, we gain prowess, we gain coastal advantage. I think this would be very good. However, I'm very much enjoying the raiding right now. So I'm going to get practice kidnappers. And we're going to get all of those buffs. We can go Ironborn later on maybe. If the playthrough lasts long enough. Right, let's see. We got another 87, another 5, another 29. We got some more stuff going there as well. But and they're not even raising an army. I mean, they're still recovering. We're taking prisoners. You're worth 50, but I'll just take the 15. Because it's probably going to take them a while to get the gold anyway. It's so easy to make gold once you have a proper army. I love it. Absolutely love it. Right, let's get chivalric dominance, captain effectiveness, or organized march. Let's get the army movement speed. Because that will actually help us speed up our raiding as well. And I have just inherited the lordship of Volamar. As well as the blooded blade. And a few other artifacts. Right. So are the Volamarks still a thing? This has me a little bit worried. I'm hoping that there are still Volamarks in the world. Wait, is there really no Volamarks left? Wait, if I go title history, that might be the way to see this. Title history. So we got the Hoares, we got the Volamarks. No living members. Oh, they became Hoares instead. So they're still technically alive, but they've become Hoares. Right. We also have Grey Garden. Okay, who do I want to give this to? I do have maybe Darren, my third son. I think so. Darren, I'm going to give you Volamark and Grey Garden. It is time for you to learn to be a man, my lad. I need a worthy successor for First of the Vanguard. Wait, what's this? No, I don't want First of the bloody Vanguard. Right, retire this. I want the black bolt. Like, let's bloody destroy the Fist of the Vanguard or whatever it is. And hopefully one day we get the black bolt back. Right now I can't. I can transfer vassal. Right, let's grant vassal as well. There we go. You're going to serve the Harlals. Hopefully they look after you. I have so much gold. Did I inherit his gold as well? I might have. House supply, 86. Right. Back to the bloody raiding. 39 gold to take it. Imagine this came off cooldown by the time we looped around. We just go on an infinite loop. That would be way too good to be true. Let us continue the raids, though. We have plenty of supply left. Plenty of capacity on our ship left to hoard more gold. The Bastion of Hoare now needs a worthy successor. So let's go ahead and search for one of those. It's gone up in price. 175, huh? And I think... Let's see. How's Tyros doing? They're at war. You know what? I know we've been caught off guard before. But I think I can get away with raiding this island. I want to get away with it at least once to make up for all the times I failed. Katla burst into my room, fuming like a pot at boil. The heat coming off her is slightly intimidating. This is unacceptable. The way she's... Astrid is such a fool. Ladies, come on. Talk to each other. There's too much going on for us to be fighting inwards. My half-brother and my brother-in-law has come to pay homage to me. No gift of gold, unfortunately. We shall forgive him this time. My scheme was discovered. Wait, my scheme? I'm not currently scheming. What's this about, then? I'm entirely unsure. Right. I'm going to try and raid some of this. Although we could just raid the mainland. It's already being raided. I wonder who did that. Let's try and get away with it. I think we'll be fine. Especially if we switch to a better commander. If there does happen to be some fighting here, we can get away with this, guys. Do not worry. I have learned my lesson. Maybe I haven't. The act of actually raiding this again tells me that maybe I didn't. But I think we're better prepared this time. I think we're much better prepared. Man, look at all of this gold. We're gonna for sure have to upgrade some of our windmills. Oh, I thought I crashed then. Man, those stutters generally scare me. Conquest gains Battleborn, Army Gold Maintenance minus 10%, and Army Toughness plus 25%. I didn't even read the others, but that's so good. Is that a permanent buff? Battleborn. It's a permanent buff. But I lose this if I complete it, right? Man, I know we would save money by completing it, but I feel like we lose some of the stuff. I forget how legends work entirely. I still haven't messed around with it too much. I just spend gold and I get buffs, basically, is my understanding. In fact, I think that's correct. The details are just lost on me. All right, the Bastion of Hoare Castle finally has a successor. Let's go ahead and assign you. I need to force him to be a knight. He bloody hates me, though, which is unfortunate. And my daughter needs a successor. Right, you've gone with intrigue. Let's have John go ahead and educate you. He's got good learning as well, which should help there. How's the loot on the raid party? 1100, eh? Keep on raiding, lads. Soon we go to the capital of Tyros. Another 48 taxes as well from my steward, which is beautiful stuff. 30 days to raid the capital. That's not too bad. Why is there so much less this time? Fort level 41. No idea. Maybe raid speed also has something to do with your martial skill. Because our Reaver does have pretty good martial skill. We can raid this as well. Oh, we got a prisoner. 20 gold. I'll take it. I'll take it. And maybe we can get a concubine when we return as well. We'll look for our prisoners. And then we can reassess the situation. Yeah, look at that. 1,300 gold, lads. And we still have 85 supply. How brave are we feeling? These guys have 20k. Pentos is not at war. I think, personally, we should return. But not before we raid the mainland down in the south first. I want more gold. I've had a taste of it now. I don't want to stop. Right? There's 21 gold waiting there. Let's go down the coast. And then we will make our way back. I am heading for my chambers to enjoy some blessed sleep. Oh, we got this stuff again. Ah, dear. What's this? Changes a chapter. We'll see what it leads to. They shouldn't attack us. Yeah, they want nothing to do with us. That's fine. Look at all of this gold for the taking. It's bloody beautiful. Another 10 there. The windmill's over halfway complete now as well. Or the lighthouse, sorry, I guess I should say. You're no longer my antiquarian, right. Let's try and get a new one of those, shall we? Where is it? Antiquarian. We don't really have anyone good. John, I'm going to pick you because you have decent learning and you're a little bit younger, so you shouldn't die too soon. You coming to attack me? You know, you're just running from other armies, right. We might get involved in a battle here by accident. I might have to be careful. A sudden sharp pain in the back of my shin is accompanied by a blood-curdling scream from behind me. I pivot, ready to defend myself, and am confronted with the tiny form of Willa, wielding a hefty wooden stick for a club. Fear me! The dread Viking Willa has come for your gold and your monks. She's more likely to become an axwife. Sure. I want my daughters to grow up strong as well. They will not fear anyone. Right, I think I'm going to return. I don't want to overstay my welcome and take advantage too much. The good news is I don't think we're being raided by wildlings anymore. They didn't come for my lands. So let us return to Pike at once. Did I... Okay, let's just go to the mainland. There we go. It's so hard to click on Pike. I can ransom you for 10 gold as well. And then we'll check our concubines and stuff when we get back. We also need to check our artifacts because we got a few of those as well. Are you raiding? Or are you kind of just standing there? I think you're kind of just standing there. The false coxcomb Willa makes my blood boil. Oh, it's not my daughter Willa though. It's a different Willa. Again, driven by vengeance for 10 years. Get out of my sight. If you step foot in the halls of Pike, I will have your head and your fingers removed. Why the heck and fingers? I have no idea, guys. A peddler in a cloak with dozen of baubles and knickknacks sewn onto it rattles up to me. You gain the charge of the Craven artifact. Huh? I gained the what? Okay, so first we got a blooded blade. Even though we lose prowess, we gain piety, prestige, and dread. Oh, but this has raid speed. I'm actually going to sell this one. Oh, that was worth so much. The Spear Song. We don't have a use for it. I'm going to sell it. We need the gold. I'll sell this. The dagger. Yeah, I don't think we need the dagger. Let's go ahead and sell that. We'll sell this dagger as well. It's not doing much for us. The Targe of the Crown. We lose prowess, but we gain hostile scheme resistance. I don't need this either. A memory of Lord Davin. Don't need that. The modest gemstone, let's sell it. We are making so much gold. 1,500, and we haven't even returned the raid loot yet. Bloody hell. Right. Sure, you can start promoting that. I gain a little bit of stress, though, which is unfortunate. Is that my raiding army? Yes, it is. They came back very fast. And now we have 3,000 gold. Oh, man. I'm going to spend this so fast. First, though, Gallon, you need an educator. Right, we've gone with... leadership, which I think we decided was stewardship. Damon, you're going to go ahead and educate him. And prowess is martial. Yes, I remember now. Right, so Pike is already being built up. Can we upgrade Hoare Castle? Or maybe even Hoare... We can't get the tax office? Because we don't have cranes. Why don't we have cranes, lads? No one knows. Point 2. We could get some more gold here. It's very expensive, though. 900. Whereas if I did something like the hospices, I mean, at least it gets us 0.1 and gets us some plague resistance and piety. I'll be honest, though, I'm kind of not willing to spend this gold. Maybe the apiaries would be a good upgrade. That's 0.2 for 300. I'll upgrade the apiaries over here. And then in Hoare Castle, I think what I want to do here is maybe just upgrade the bloomeries. Get another 4%. I think that sounds good because we also get a men-at-arm buff as well, which is always nice. Right, let's go on speed 5 because we're kind of just waiting for things now. I do have 2.4k. The problem is I don't have much monthly income. So I'm a bit hesitant on upgrading the army right now. We have maxed our siege. Why do we have so many separated stacks? We've just inherited stuff. My son has now come of age. Darren, welcome to adulthood, my lad. I will marry you off to the Malisters, which we still need to work something off there, but they did find me killing their children. Lord Davin. Malister. Also, apparently, yeah, my rival, my brother here, is my spy master. Probably not the best idea. My son, my heir, I'm going to make you spy master. And then let's see. I think maybe Derek can become my new castellan. Let us do that. I'm going to go back on intrigue. Let's go max hostile schemes +1 as well. And I need to take a look back at the Malisters. Because even though we have other plans, I think we can still get this. So the problem here. What is the problem? Not you. The problem is your children. Specifically this guy. I can't murder him again though until 444. Which is not far away actually. 5 years away. So I kind of need to kill you. No, you're already dead. So we look at the succession. Yeah, the succession is fine. We just need to deal with this guy at some point in the future, right? There'll be plenty of time for that. We can't deal with that now. So instead, what I'm going to go for is let's oversee the realm. Give us some more diplomacy and people will like us more. Oh, I can get renown? I'm going to get renown and counselor opinion instead. Ooh. Oh, that's very nice. Yes, please. We can get more raiding perks and stuff like this. My acquaintance just died in my dungeon. I did say I'll check the dungeons, didn't I? Right, Crown Loyalist faction has formed. That consists of the Far Winds. And is that the Iron Makers? Right. I forgot your names. I apologize, but I do appreciate your loyalty and your oaths towards me. I was about to do something and I've completely bloody forgotten. I was distracted by the Loyalist faction, guys. What was it? So we got the Loyalist, we got the Crown Loyalist faction. Oh, they're separate for some reason. Oh, do you know what? Okay, the Loyalist faction is gone. I insulted them when I forgot their name. Fair enough. One of you had a good suggestion, and I read a little bit more into the lore, so I like your suggestion even more now. And that's renaming our kingdom. Instead of the kingdom of the Iron Islands, it's going to be the kingdom of the Isles. I think that's what you said. And then when we get the Riverlands, it'll be the Riverlands and the Isles, or the river and the Isles and the rivers. I don't even remember now. So I think it's just called the Isles. The rivers and the Isles, maybe. And I'm going to change... Actually, we'll keep the color. I like the color. Let's go ahead and change that. So we are now the King of the Isles. I like it. Of course, the last King of the Isles was Harren the Black as well, I think. If I remember my reading correctly, although I could be mistaken. Feel free to correct me. My brother, no, you are not getting my artifact. Piss off. Go get your own. I can make Asher into an axe wife though, my niece. Let's go ahead and do this. Everyone's becoming axe wives. I love it. Everyone's learning to fight. Let's go on speed 5. My prisoner died in my dungeons. Oh, prisoners. Do you want to be my concubine? When I say do you, I'm not really giving you a choice there. What do you want? Dungeon? You guys are staying. Unless you can ransom yourself for gold, I'm not interested. I could take my captain. She's comely. Why not? You can become my concubine as well. There we go. Now we're filling up our duty, our expectations to have many concubines. Now, I'll be honest. I'm kind of interested in getting some revenge on the wildlings. Who was it that raided me? These guys. The Fens. Wow, you came such a long way. Really? Also, look at the first forest, guys. Was it not these guys? I don't think so. Wow, they're so strong. 50,000, but their men-at-arms are not so good. I've never seen the wildlings unite in such a way. There's a grand tournament. I'm not going to go to that, though. That's over in the Riverlands. I've never seen them unite in such a way. What I'm really waiting for is for this lighthouse to be finished, which is going to be done in 10 months. And then we can check if our diplomatic range is enough. We got another martial perk. Let's get hit and run. And then we're only one away from sappers as well, which means more sieging. If I go down here, I don't think... Could you have the very west now? Maybe it's done on where your capital is. What am I looking for? There he is. Not within diplomatic range. Yeah, I think it's because the capital's over there. I think at one point it was over here. That's what put it in range, possibly. But soon we will extend our diplomatic range, and hopefully it will be extended enough so that we can interact with them. Apologies for the stuttering. I'm on 5 times speed, so we kind of expect that. You guys know the drill by now. It's okay, though. I am sparring one of my soldiers, sweat beading on my forehead when I experience the uncanny sensation of being watched. Looking over my shoulder, I spot my sister Shara, who waves at me. I walk over to greet her. We talk about our weapon practice for a while, trading tricks and advice. Just as I'm about to leave for another round, Shara's face lights up and suggests that we practice together. Do you know what? Challenge accepted. The sounds of axe clashing against axe echoes between the courtyard walls. All eyes are on us. Everyone wants to see the Iron King fighting his sister. The crowd applauds as I lunge, and their admiration makes me bold. Instead of pulling back, I attempt a new technique I've been practicing. The movements flow through me and into my axe as if we were one. Shara is defenseless before me. Well fought, my sister. You have strong blood in you. You are definitely a whore. Man, I can't go one episode without making a terrible joke, can I? 45 gold. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I think that was my stud as well. The whore jokes are a little bit silly, but it's fine. What's life without a little bit of silly fun, eh? Everyone gains opinion on me, sure. I would appreciate it. 4 months and then we have the lighthouse. The moment of truth is almost upon us. If this works, then Matt, you shall be promoted to Castellan. Let me have a drink. It's so bloody hot. I wish we could make a custom mod, you know, where, you know, courtiers get randomly generated. Imagine I could have them randomly generate with channel member names. That would be so cool. Leona willingly exposed to spying on you. Lord Garen of House Willen. All the way down in the reach? Interesting. Well, I'm going to throw her into the cell anyway. And we have now constructed a lighthouse. Do you know what would be cool if you could actually see like these buildings on the map? I think Valadar was working on something like this at some point. If you don't know, Valadar makes the Cities of Wonders mod. And he's made a few custom things like our House Black River castle as well, which is very cool. Can we interact with them now? I might have to do a bit of like unpausing, pausing. Still too far. He is still not within my diplomatic range. If only his capital was there. 5% really wasn't enough? I mean, we could upgrade it again. I mean, it becomes 10% then. It's going to take another 5 years. I mean, we have the gold. Can I get it to this? Regional lighthouse must be constructed first. Okay, I think we can get it all the way to tier 3 at least. But it seems like we're not going to be within diplomatic range today. That's rather unfortunate. I really thought it would work. I had people tell me that it would work for sure. And yet, here we are. With it not working. Man. What about the wildlings, though? I mean, their capitals are quite far away too, right? Yeah, too far away to interact with. What about the Frostfangs? Yeah, too far away. Which means we still have our avenue with the Malisters, though. Let's not forget about that. Bellows have been constructed in Hoare Castle. We could probably start, keep up the building speed here. So this is only tier 1. We could get this upgraded. My heavy infantry do more damage. We're not getting gold, though. I'll tell you what, let's get a little bit of gold and plague resistance and piety from the hospices instead. That will always come in useful because plagues do spawn in the Iron Islands quite often. So having some protection against that would be nice. We could go raiding again. That's a fair point. Do I raid? The wildlings probably don't have much worth raiding, do they? Probably not. And it's 50,000 of them. I don't know if I'm strong enough. What I'm going to do as well, I forgot to test this last episode. Let's raise the raiders. And then what I want to do is go and see if it was the raid and it give us diplomatic range. I don't think it was the fact the army was there. But I have a suspicion of something else. Let us go ahead and see if my suspicion is correct. or whether I'm just trying to cope and grasp at straws. Probably the second, if I had to guess. I am heading for my chambers to enjoy some blessed sleep when I hear a faint rustle from a window. Get out of here, you bloody pervs. How long before we get here? 35 days. Okay, we're getting there slowly. Let's go speed 5 quickly. One of my prisoners just died. 2 more weeks and we've arrived. Well, we do not yet know who. Someone is now plotting to kill me as well. Bloody hell. It's all happening at once, isn't it? So if we do this, too far away to interact with. And if I'm the commander of the army, do a little bit of pause business. Too far away to interact with. So it's true. Armies do not give you diplomatic range. We know that now. What if I was to land? Now, let's turn off raiding for a moment. So now that we're in his land, still too far away to interact with. But if we go ahead, Norn, you're going to raid this for me. So now we have this. We're raiding them, and it's going to end in 6 months. Still too far away to interact with. Right, so it's not this either. So it really does mean that because the capital was over here, I think it was something to do with this. So we have settled that now. People can stop telling me to raid to get the diplomatic rage. It doesn't work. We will raid for the gold, though. That's one benefit. There's 35 gold waiting for us. We might as well get it. Murder on me has been abandoned. Okay, that's nice. I almost died today. Had Rayla not noticed someone could miss and following me to my quarters, I'd be a corpse by now. The first thing I heard of the assassin was Rayla bodily tackling someone to the ground immediately behind me, and then it was all a blow of knives and fists till the assailant lay dead. Oh, my cousin, thank you for protecting me. I almost died on this day. I must discover who did this. Oh, you're already being bloody raided, are you? Right. Okay. I'll be honest. I kind of wanted to raid these guys, but it's fine. The Drowned Halls had a successor as well. Do you want to stop being rivals? Sure, let's stop being rivals. I want to focus on other things, like building lighthouses. We'll get it eventually, lads. We just need to upgrade it once or twice. And then hopefully we'll be good there. Right, Tyrosh has been raided. Liss? Oh, we can go and raid Liss again. Yeah, I think we shall. Right, let's go ahead and... Oh, no, we can't. We can't. It's all been raided. Who did this? What about Mir? They're quite strong. Pentos, though. Pentos may be raidable. In fact, I'm going to take my raiders. We're going to sail up the sea. I can't get up here. I can get all the way up here, though. I think I can get as far up as here. Let's sail up here. And then we're going to start raiding Pentos for the first time. That should give us a nice chunk of gold as well. But guys, I think we'll save that raiding for the next episode. I'm going to leave things there for today so I can get the video uploaded on time. And hopefully things will cool down. And I could do some more recording tomorrow. More than one episode, hopefully. The plan is to move towards 2 episodes a day soon. But it'll be 2 episodes from different series. But I kind of need the weather and everything else to cooperate first. But guys, that's going to be it for today. Thank you for watching as always. I'll see you next time.